Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another MB Heritage Farms video. Today we're back in the garden and we're going to be talking about zinnias, a really easy beginner flower in my opinion. We're going to show you guys how to pollinate and make stronger, richer colors. We're also going to show you how to cross-pollinate to make your own variety, and we're also going to be showing you guys how to find each flower, identify it, and show you the actual process of pollination and cross-pollination. So stay tuned guys, and we're going to get right in it with you. Now the reason why zinnias are one of my favorite flowers to grow is because they're monoecious, and that simply means that they have male and female parts on the same flower or bloom, not just on different parts of the plants. It's just on the same flower, which is pretty awesome, and it makes it a lot easier for beginners and people like me that don't want to be bending over and moving around a lot to cross-pollinate your plants. Now for most of you that don't know, the male flower is right here and it's called the stamen, but where's the female flowers? So now if we're trying to find the female flower, which is called the pistil, for zinnias in this variety here, they're right there. I'm going to try my best to get this to focus in. But it's those little yellow pieces right there in between the flower. So what we want to do is we want to take our favorite color, which may be this one per se, and then find another flower that looks like it's ready to be pollinated and fully opened up on another color that we want to mix it with. But you're going to have to find your pistils on the flower that you want to pollinate before you can do that. That's not what I want. So let's say, what if I'm having colors in my zinnias that I'm not really liking so much, like washed out pinks, purples. Let me show you. So what if I'm not such a big fan of this light pink here and wanted to get more of this darker pink, or let's say like this color here? Well, believe it or not, those colors are achievable in much bigger flowers. They don't really lighten up much at all. So what if this white here is just not white enough and I wanted it to be brighter? The process is the same. What you'd want to do is take the stamen from this flower and cross-pollinate it with this flower. Then you're just going to wait 3 weeks for this flower here to develop its seed, and you're going to harvest seed, and we're going to show you how to do that next. But you'll just harvest the seed from this flower here that you cross-pollinated with the darker color, plant it, and do the process all over again. When this flower seed grows out, all you want to do is go back and collect all the seed only off of the darker plants. Or what you want to do is collect the seed from that one, and once you do plant them, then cross-pollinate to a darker color to get them even darker and richer, just like that one right there. So to make your whites whiter or your oranges more deeper or even brighter, you'll take the same variety too and take your strongest color and start pollinating those together. But in order to make your own colors, you'll have to cross-pollinate between the two flowers. Now let's say we wanted to take that pretty pink one we was just looking at and cross it with one of these nice pretty yellow, these nice pretty orange ones here. So what we would have to do was, we wouldn't have to worry about the stamen anymore. We'd have to look in between these flowers and find one that has the female flower present, just like right here. So then what we want to do is take our stamen from our favorite color flower and rub it up all up in certain points all around this flower on the pistils. Now I want to let you guys know that we repeat this process once a day for about 3 days to make sure it takes. Okay, so after we got our favorite color, we got quite a few of the stamen off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these and we're going to touch each pistil on our favorite other color that we want to cross-pollinate with. And we're going to do that on certain points all around the flower. So we're going to go ahead and try to get that done. And maybe you guys can see with my fat fingers doing it. I hope. Let's see. Okay.
Holy canal.
Ooh. Okay, now we're just going to take this guy and touch it to these two little yellow, the pistils right here. Looks like two little open hairs. And we're just going to touch, just like this right here. And then we're going to do one more with this, and then we're going to get a new stamen. But we're going to touch on different sides of the plant, all the way around where we can find those female flowers at. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so now all we have to wait is 3 weeks to see if we get this darker pink and orange to create a red color. So the next thing we're going to do is create a tag, and we're going to tag the flower that we cross-pollinated, the exact flower, not just the bush, so we make sure we get the seed from this exact flower bulb. Here's a little something different that you won't ever hear us say much. You don't want to go out first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening and do this process. You want to do it when it's the driest part of the day. There's no dew setting on your flowers, and usually that's the hottest part of the day. But we always want to make sure that our flowers and the base of the petals are dry with no dew, because water will be the #1 killer in your pollination process. Okay guys, I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always, we will see you on the next one.